Hey guys, Kanani here with Little Honeybee Homeschooling. So I'm doing an open collaboration. I just want to see what everybody else is doing inside their home and see if we all have the same differences or are we all really different, and how different are we on what we choose as far as what we eat daily in our households, maybe what we use to clean in our households, how maybe we go about doing certain chores in our households, or just anything different that you may think others might not be doing in their households. Maybe it's a great tip on how to change something or try something out. I know I love that about being homeschooling and being a stay-at-home parent, that I get to try a lot of things that I see online or on blogs or Facebook or whatever social media outlet that you do follow. So to start off, we're gonna go with question number. Well, beforehand, this is an open collab, so if you want to jump in, go ahead and jump in this. Just title your video. What did we say? We're gonna title it "Daily Differences in My Home" or "In Your Home," somewhere along the lines of daily differences in our home, and leave your video down in the comments, and I will add it to a playlist once we get everything rolling with all of these. Okay. So question number 1 is, what items or foods do you use in your home that other families probably don't? And give a reason for use. Okay. Well, one of the food items that I use in my home that I know a lot of people where I live in it's a city. I would love to say it's a small town, but it's actually grown in numbers, so it's more of a city. And what we use in our home that people don't is, and I have it right here, is raw milk. It does come in a gallon just like your milk does at the store, but it's raw. It's fresh from a cow. These cows are grass-fed only. They don't get any grains or anything like that. My kids actually prefer it more than the store-bought milk, so that's actually a plus. I'm glad that they like it and they get onto it. Hi, baby. Then what else? We do fresh eggs. I get those from my meal. I love to say I get them every day, but I don't. She don't make that many eggs, and I don't actually drive over there every day to get them. If I did, that would be awesome, but I would love to. Food-wise, I think that's almost the only thing. Well, actually no. This is food-wise here, because it's a food supplement. We take daily fermented cod liver oil. I know that's by the Blue Ice company here. This sounds exactly what it says on the bottle. It tastes and smells exactly how it sounds. It's fermented cod liver oil. There is abundance of, yes, you're going to show it. There's an abundance of benefits for children along for adults with it. I personally take it. Yes, right? Yes. He loves it. He actually loves it. He loves it. Right, Miles? He loves it. We actually started taking that because of cavities. I got a bug from a carrier tooth decay without going to the dentist. So we are definitely on that road. We're on it. It's only been maybe a little over 6 months that we're started on that. This is one of the items that they chose for us to supplement into our diets. No, don't press it. So we're definitely starting with that, and there's different changes as well. As far as diet goes, we didn't really have to take anything away from our diet, but we just have to eat more of certain things like bacon. Bacon is a daily thing. They strongly believes in our book that animal fat. Ow. Okay, no, not putting him. Animal fat is something that children lack in their diet, so we're definitely doing that. I think, and we took away a whole bunch of cereals. Like, we don't do cereal in our house anymore. Apparently the children can't break down the wheat particles in it. That it really needs to be soaked and cooked before they can actually eat it. So my children weren't going to eat hot cereal. The only thing they eat hot is oatmeal. So we just completely took it away. We've been on it, and it's not a big change. It's not that big of a deal. So those are probably the only foods that I have different in our household that I think a lot of people don't use in their household, or if they do, that's awesome. I would love to hear about your experiences with those kind of foods and why you're using them. So say hi. Say hi. Okay, so that's food wise. Other items that I use in our household daily are, what? you being silly for the camera? Say it. Tell them it's costume day. It's costume day. Yeah. Yep. They're playing with costume. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here's another one that we use. I guess it is a food supplement, but we don't. Excuse me. It's coconut oil here. It is in its oil form today. Sometimes it's not. If it's cooler inside my house, it will be a solid. It will not be liquid form. And I use this to cool. It's called teeth cooling. You just swish it around your mouth, and you do about 15 minutes in the morning, or it's best that you do it in the morning, 15 minutes in the morning or at night, and you use it to, it actually helps you whiten your teeth and also removes any bacteria that's in your teeth. You gotta spit that out. You can't swallow it when you're doing your teeth pulling. So that's pretty neat. I've also used this to cook with when I don't have anything. That's another thing. In our book, we switch from vegetable oil. We don't use it. We use lard. That's what we use when I cook everything. So it's either coconut oil or lard, and that's what I've switched to. It's been working out pretty great with us. I haven't seen anything physically change in our bodies or diet-wise, or to say that it affected us somehow differently, negatively, as far as the milk and anything, and even the fermented cod liver oil. I would say I am growing nails. That's one thing that I don't do. I've always had really short nails. I actually have a habit of biting my nails, but when I started this cod liver oil, I don't know if it's just like maybe I was lacking a vitamin or a deficiency of something, and that's in here, and I no longer do it. Like, I just don't have the need to do it anymore, and I didn't realize how I didn't do it anymore until I actually saw that I was growing nails, and I was like, wow, how am this happening? So again, I love cod liver oil. It helps abundancy. I can't say more about cod liver oil. There's tons of video out there. There's tons of YouTube. Definitely there is a lot of books on it. There's definitely a lot of websites. What, baby? What? I see it. Don't press it, okay? So that's one. So those are a couple of the things. A few other things. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay, that we use. Oh, here comes Junie. Go away, Junie. Go away, Junie. No? Okay. He doesn't want to. Okay, a few other things that we use in our household are, whoa, baby, whoa. Okay, that guy was getting a little bit rough, so we sent him away. So moving on to the next thing that we use, I have a couple here that we do use, and I use essential oils. I just started using these not too long ago. These are great. I have lavender. Lavender is more of just to add like a scent to my house, and I actually put a few drops in my AC filters. I like take the little filter out, and after I rinse them out, I put like a few drops on there, and it'll last like all day long on there. I do use these in a diffuser, so I just bought that one at Walmart. You add water, add a few drops, and it diffuses the scent around. The Thrives, I actually use this one right on the skin or anything, and that one, if my son is getting maybe a little cold or something, or I can see that he's not feeling too well, I'll put a little bit on his chest or maybe right here on the back of his neck, along with the tea tree oil. The tea tree oil is also one that I put in a spray bottle with water, with a little bit of conditioner, and that is my children's detangler. Tea tree oil is to prevent any head lice, and it's supposed to actually soften your hair as well, so we do use that. I have calming. I just like the way this one smells, and I'll use this one in a bottle of a spray bottle. I'll do with a spray bottle with water and vinegar, a little bit of dish soap, and a few drops of this one because it's a citrusy smell, so I do like that. That one is the calming, and it's lemony orange grapefruit, I think, but it sits on that. And then that's my main brand that I use, and I get that at my local HB. They're about $5 each little bottle, but they do last a really long time for us here because again, it just a few drops and it goes a long way. Another thing another one that I use is the essential oil, and this one will tell you aromatherapy. It has no grade of it being 100%. So for these ones, I will not use these on cleaning. I will not use them as a topical reinforcement for, like I said, for when they're feeling a little bit sick or anything like that. The lavender is also one that we use when we get mosquito bites or ant bites. We'll rub a little bit on my hands and then rub it along their legs. So that one's great too. this one again, this one says aromatherapy, so I use this one strictly in my diffuser, or I have one spray bottle in my bathroom. It's a little bitty blue spray bottle. I love cedarwood and lavender mixed together, but I love cedarwood and lemon mixed together, and it smells really kind of manly. So I'll use this one in my bathroom as a spray for the bathroom when people need to use spray instead of any type of chemical spray. So those are pretty much what I use as far as essential oils. Then for cleaning wise, like I said, I've showed you my spray bottle that I have, and this actual solution of 1 drop of dish soap, essential oil of your choice for smelling or whatnot, or you can use tea tree, that helps actually antibacterial wise, and water and vinegar. And that one I will spray, and then I will mop my floor up. I actually have Norwex. It's a great company. We use strictly water to clean with. So for my mop, I will mop up afterwards. Norwex is a chemical-free company, or it's a way to lessen the chemicals they actually bring into your home. So this is the reason why I use it, because I had little kids crawling around. I've had them for 8 years now, and it definitely helps. And it also lets them help me when I'm cleaning chores. I couldn't just give them a bottle of Windex, and I couldn't just give them a bottle of Clorox or whatnot and have them here, clean the window, here, wipe down the counters here, because of all that stuff, and then know that if I'm not looking at them, they might put it in their mouth, and that worried. But I still wanted to teach them that they need to clean as well, and they need to pick up with chores, and they need to help out, and it was okay, no matter what age, they could still help out. Norwex also has a couple, what their main thing is a cloth. It's called an Enviro cloth, and we have a couple of sizes, and we have a couple of different colors in them. This is it right here. They're pretty good, and then like I said, we have a couple of sizes there. These are the minis. Window cloth, so this one polishes your windows, and then this is my makeup remover cloth. Yes, I remove my makeup. All I do is put water on this, and it takes everything off. I have videos. I will try to link 1 or 2 down below as far as how I use my Norwex. Again, it's very chemical free. All we do is use water to clean from your body to your floors to your kitchens to your bathrooms. So I do love that about them. Am I completely chemical free? No, because every once in a while in this same spray bottle of my mixture of vinegar and stuff, I will add pine power. It's not Pine Saw, the name brand, it's a different one, and because I just love the way it smells, and I have not found an essential oil that can match that smell, and I keep trying to, I just can't, and I love it. So I will add a little teaspoon of it just in there to give it a mix. So I do add it in here. Those are a few things that I use in my household that I think maybe some of you might already be using them, and some of you may not, and some of you may have never even heard of any of it. I definitely try to do product reviews on a lot of my stuff. Like I said, for like the coconut oil and the fermented cod liver oil are things that I just started not even 6 months ago, or a little over 6 months ago, and so I haven't really product reviewed a lot of them. So that I think covered question number 1 pretty well. Number 2, when did you start using them? Okay, well, I did answer that already. The coconut oil and the cod liver oil is something I started using a little over 6 months ago, though. We had started taking the raw milk again, like strictly just raw milk, a little over 6 months ago is when we added that into our diet. We used it, like I said, my children were getting cavities, and I was afraid that it was something of maybe they were lacking or eating, because they brushed their teeth, they hardly got sweets, they ate really good food. Like, I didn't understand what was lacking, and this apparently is what was lacking, is some vitamins, and the milk that they were drinking wasn't really milk. It wasn't having enough vitamins that they needed for their growing bodies. So we did switch to that, and that's when we started using it, so a little over 6 months ago for that. Norwex, I've been using Norwex for 2 months. I am actually a sales consultant. I will have a link down below, and you can check out my videos, and then if you have any questions, definitely email me or message me. That will work. Essential oils, I started that, I'm going to say a year and a half ago, a little after Norwex, because I fell in love with some of the smells they had. The tea tree oil is really what got me in there, just the benefits of everything tea tree oil did, from your hair to your skin, and then the benefits of it preventing from head lice, because in our small community there was like a little outbreak, and I was terrified of getting them for my daughter. But being more homeschooled, you'd think that we probably wouldn't get those kind of things, but we do attend places where everyone goes, and it doesn't matter who you are, and everybody gets them. You can be very rich and you can be very poor. It doesn't matter. Everybody gets head lice, and that's something I just didn't want to deal with. So I jumped into tea tree oil, and it brought me everywhere else with it. So that pretty much covers when I started using everything. Do you, question number 3, do you think because you're a stay-at-home parent, you're able to do more research on what your family eats and uses in their home? Okay, well, I think even if you're not a stay-at-home parent, you are able to do some research, but being the fact that I'm privileged enough to stay home, I'm able to homeschool my children. Yes, I don't think that if I wasn't staying home and I had a job, I would be using these benefits. I'd probably be eating at McDonald's daily. My kids would probably be eating McDonald's daily, just because of the fact that everything is so busy. And that was one main reason we stopped homeschooling, was because there was not enough family time. My husband wouldn't see my kids because of work schedules, and then at what time my son had to be in school and then get out of school. He had to be in bed by a certain time, so he never got to see my son for the couple of weeks that he actually attended regular school. And that was one of the things that brought it. So being able to stay home, I feel privileged enough that I'm able to research and definitely use social media, definitely use YouTube and any outlets out there to see what people are using, how it's affecting them, how they're using it in their home. And I'm able to stay updated on what is being done in the world and what is affecting us in any way, from our bodies to our homes. And so yeah, I do feel like being a stay-at-home parent, I am able to do more of a research that way for that. So it's just 3 simple questions. Your videos do not have to be lengthy or long as this one. They can be short and sweet. It does not matter, but definitely upload your video and then comment your link down below. I would love to see what everybody else is using. Maybe there's a product out there that I would love, you think I would love to see that. Definitely leave your links down below, guys. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please let me know.